Hey, want to know what I got up to this month? It's time for my June recap. First, I'm going to go over all of the fun work stuff I did this month, but then I'm moving on to the real good stuff, and it was definitely a fun month. So, starting with work, might as well jump right in. Did you enjoy my hub videos this month? I don't know why, but for some reason when I was filming them, they just felt different. In a good way though, I felt like how I used to feel when I was filming videos, which is a great feeling, so I'm not complaining about that. So I don't know if you can tell that by watching those videos, but I'm pretty pleased with how they turned out. Also pretty encouraging when Model Hub on Twitter shares your videos. It always makes me feel so good about myself, and it is a nice little extra boost of publicity, which is always good. I did a cute little bikini try-on and striptease, and I also did a vibrators marathon video. I used 10 vibrators in a row, and let me tell you, it was actually exhausting, but I got a bunch of new toys and wanted to show them off all at once. And I also kind of wanted to promote that I started selling some of my old used toys on My Sexy Auctions as well. More about My Sexy Auctions. It was a big month for that platform, along with a bunch of new panties for sale and used toys becoming available. I did my first actual auction. I bought an edible bikini and wore it and took a bunch of pictures in it, obviously, and put it up for auction. I thought it was really just such a unique idea, hyped it up so much. That being said though, I am a little bit disappointed in how that turned out, just because so many people seemed really excited about it and told me that they were interested, and then I only received one bid, but I'm thankful for that one person, of course, and I hope they're happy with my little worn candy bikini. But it just kind of sucks that so many people didn't follow through after telling me that they thought it was a great idea and that they were interested. Either way, it was really fun to try out doing an auction for the first time, and I probably won't be doing one again anytime soon, but it was fun to try out and offer something a little bit more unique, and yeah, I don't know. So last month, I was not able to upload any new episodes to my podcast, but this month, thankfully, we've been back on schedule. Forever for Your Pleasure had 2 episodes this month, Netflix and Chill and Sex Store. The 2 new episodes a month seem to work best for me, so I'll probably stick to that as best as I can. And in case you're new here and don't know about my podcast, it isn't a regular podcast, and I'm sure everyone says that, but for real. Each episode is a new short, sexy fantasy story involving me and you. So I think you should give it a listen. And before I move on to my just random life stuff that I got up to this month, I want to talk about my latest YouTube videos. I wanted to try and do some things that were a bit different. So I did my first gaming video, creating myself as a sim on Sims 4. It honestly wasn't the most accurate thing, but I thought that would be a really fun first video to introduce maybe doing more game videos in the future. I don't know. We'll see. I also showed off my entire vibrator collection on here. I definitely have a lot more now than I did the first time I did a vibrator collection video. And I just wanted to do that, 1, to update my collection and show off all the new toys I got, and 2, another way to promote selling some toys on My Sexy Auctions now. So I don't know, hopefully that stirred up some interest and you at least went to watch me do that vibrator marathon afterwards. I don't know. I also finally gave a full tour showing off my plants. I talk about my plants pretty much every month recap now, so I thought it was definitely time that I did that and showed you guys so you can know what I'm even talking about. I feel like it was probably a bit anticlimactic, but you know what? That's fine. Someday I'll be able to plant everything outside and have a beautiful garden, and I'll show it off again at that point. But I don't know. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna stop talking about the plants in the month recaps. Might tone it back a little bit. I don't know. But for now, my dumb cats just keep eating them and making themselves sick and ruining my life. That may sound a bit dramatic. Yes, it is a little bit, but I'm so exhausted. Both my cats go out of their way to eat all my plants, and I've talked about this before. I've tried so many different methods to get them to stop, but they will not stop. It's ridiculous. And I really don't want to have to get rid of my little garden because it's one of the only things that makes me happy with every passing day. But obviously I also don't want my cats to be trying to poison themselves. So I'm taking them to the vet for a checkup and just have to keep trying to get them to stop, I guess. But I'm seriously so tired of it all. And it isn't just that, it's like a million other little things too that they keep doing. It's like my cats just woke up on the 1st of this month and were like, yeah, this is the month. This month we're gonna just make her miserable. As if I don't have other stuff going on or other things to worry about or that I'm preoccupied with. Oh. They're lucky I love them, but man, do they test me sometimes, I swear. Anyway, now we're moving on to the fun stuff from this month. Me and my boyfriend had a little burger date, and it was just like a quick, easy little thing, but it's always important to go out of your way to spend a bit of quality time with your partner, with your significant other, so I really enjoyed that. My brother had his birthday this month, so my parents and him and me and my boyfriend, we all went out to dinner and got drinks, and that was really nice. Oh, and Father's Day was this month. My family got together, had a little backyard barbecue for that. I was happy to get to see my grandparents because I've missed them. And it just makes me happy to have like a nice chill day surrounded by family. And of course we can't forget my boyfriend's dad too. We went up to their trailer, had a barbecue and a fire, and it was really nice to unwind that way. And I can't wait to make my boyfriend a dad. We also had tried going to the beach, but the water was freezing. It actually irritated me. It had been boiling hot, and we've been having crazy heat waves and tons of humidity. Then the one time we actually get to go to the beach, it was so windy and so cold. I went fully expecting to jump into the water, and I ended up staying on the sand in a sweater. Like, it was ridiculous. It was really disappointing. Hopefully we'll get to try that again soon though and have a bit warmer weather. And I also went to see the Elvis movie. It was so much better than I expected. My grandma is an Elvis super fan, so I went with her and my mom. And the theater was full of people just like us, like with their grandmothers, with their moms. It was really, really sweet. And my grandma really loved it. We both cried at the end, I'll admit. And when I was a kid, I used to tell people I went to Elvis's house, which isn't a lie, but I just made it sound so casual, so it was funny. I still like to brag about the fact I've been to his childhood home and his mansion. Beautiful places and some crazy history in them. And watching that movie just made me appreciate those experiences even more, so super cool. So I think that I had a pretty good month, other than my cats making me want to rip my hair out. Hopefully next month they won't be such pains in my butt, but we all know that's probably not gonna happen. But Canada Day is tomorrow, and I think we're gonna go do fireworks, so I'll talk about that in the next month recap, and I'm sure a ton of other fun stuff too, so I'm excited. Thanks for listening. Love ya. See you next time.